Tiko's Big Journey, a little turtle's adventure. Once upon a time, in a quiet sandy nest by the edge of the ocean, a tiny green turtle named Tiko wiggled his way out of his egg. He stretched his little flippers and blinked at the bright moon above. The night was cool, and the sound of the waves called to him. Tiko was not alone. Around him, dozens of other baby turtles were hatching too, all pushing their way out of the sand, ready for their first journey. The ocean was their home, but before they could reach it, they had to make it across the long beach. Tiko's heart beat fast. The journey was dangerous. Crabs scuttled nearby, birds circled above, and the wind carried the scent of bigger animals. But the waves kept whispering, "Come, little one, come home." With a deep breath, Tiko took his first step. The race to the ocean. Tiko crawled forward, his tiny flippers pushing through the soft sand. Around him, other baby turtles hurried toward the water. The moonlight guided them, making a silver path to the waves. A shadow moved overhead. Tiko froze. A big seagull swooped down, its sharp eyes searching for food. He quickly buried himself in the sand, his little heart pounding. The bird circled once, then flew away. Tiko peeked out and saw the other turtles still moving. "I must keep going," he told himself. He pushed forward, inch by inch, feeling the cool breeze as he got closer to the water. But just as he thought he was safe, a crab scurried in front of him, its claws clicking. Tiko stopped. The crab waved its claws, ready to defend its home. Tiko didn't want to fight. He was too small. Instead, he wiggled to the side, moving around the crab. It snapped its claws once more, but let him go. Finally, after what felt like forever, Tiko reached the wet sand. A gentle wave rolled in, covering his tiny flippers in cool, salty water. He had made it. A big wave came next, lifting him up and carrying him into the sea. Tiko kicked his flippers hard, swimming for the first time. The water felt strange but exciting. He was finally home. Lost in the deep, Tiko swam and swam, following the moonlight on the water's surface. But soon, the ocean became darker. The gentle waves turned into strong currents, pulling him in different directions. A strong wave pushed him far from the other turtles. When Tiko looked around, he was alone. The deep blue sea stretched in every direction. He felt small, lost in the vast ocean. "Where do I go now?" he wondered. Suddenly, a soft light appeared in the water. Tiko turned and saw a group of glowing jellyfish drifting by. They looked like tiny moons, floating gently in the deep. "Follow the light," he thought. He swam carefully, staying close to the glowing jellyfish. They moved slowly, guiding him through the dark waters. A big shadow. As Tiko followed the glowing jellyfish, he noticed a big, dark shadow in the distance. It was moving. Something was coming. Tiko stopped. The water felt heavy, and his tiny heart pounded. Then, from the darkness, a huge shape appeared, a giant sea turtle. The old turtle had a shell covered in tiny barnacles and wise eyes that had seen many years of the ocean. "You are far from home, little one," the big turtle said in a deep, calm voice. "I got lost," Tiko admitted. "I don't know where to go." The old turtle smiled. "The ocean is big, but you are not alone. Keep swimming, follow the warm currents, and you will find your way." Tiko listened carefully. The old turtle moved with slow, steady strokes, leading him toward a warmer current. Tiko followed, feeling the water change around him. It was gentler now, carrying him forward instead of pushing him back. The old turtle gave one last wise look. "Trust the ocean, little one. It will always guide you." Then, with a powerful stroke, He swam into the deep and disappeared. Home in the blue Tiko felt stronger now. He kicked his flippers, following the warm current. The water shimmered as small fish darted past him, and the sunlight sparkled above. Then, in the distance, he saw the mother young turtles, just like him. They were swimming together, exploring their new home. Tiko's heart filled with joy. He was not lost anymore. He had found his way, just as the old turtle had said. With a happy flip, Tiko swam forward, joining his new friends in the endless blue. He had made it. He was home. The end.